What is up, people, and welcome back to the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge here at the German Grand Prix for round 19 of this season. I just want to quickly apologise for really being 3 weeks, I think it is, since the last episode. Sorry about that, guys. It was supposed to go up, you know, straight after episode 18, but I got ill and I had other stuff going on, so unfortunately that's just been the case. And yeah, we've missed quite a few uploads in recent weeks, but I'm starting to get back on it now. I'm feeling a lot better. As you can hear, my voice is back to normal once again. No more coughing, and we're going to be all good. But basically, if you are new to the series, then where the hell have you been? This is episode 19. We are coming to the end of this series, so really, where have you been? But this is a series where we go driving as Rio Haryanto in the Manor. We go 2 laps down at the start of the race, and then across the 50% race against easy AI difficulty, well, very easy AI difficulty, we work our way up back through the field and try and get the best possible result we can do across the season. At the moment in the championship, I think we're second place, just behind Lewis Hamilton, who's in first, and ahead of Nico Rosberg in third. I may be mistaken, maybe the other way around. We are definitely in the top 3. I know that for certain. We are in the top 3 of the championship going into these last 3 races, so hopefully we can try and catch up to Lewis Hamilton here today and maybe get a result against him. But you are also, as well, you guys decide where I go for the next race. So the last 2 rounds are going to be either in Malaysia or Japan. It's up to you guys. You guys are not only voting for which track we go to next, but you're also voting for which track will be the finale. It's kind of hard to choose between Japan and Malaysia, which one I want to be the finale. Japan is just a great track to hold the final race of the season, which could actually be a title decider as well. But with Malaysia only really having a race on the 2017 calendar, and then that is it for the Malaysian Grand Prix, it would be quite fitting for it to be the final race, but we just have to wait and see what you guys choose. I think that is everything that I need to talk about. Unfortunately, if I know I have missed something out, the shout outs. Yes, if you tell me in the comments down below that you have my notifications turned on, you will get a shout out in the next video. And today's shout out goes to James Hallion. So thank you very much, mate, for having my notifications turned on. And don't forget, turn my notifications on, click that little bell button, let me know down in the comment section below, and you guys can be up for a shout out in the next episode. Right, long intro, but we got there in the end. Let's have a look at the race strategy for today. Super soft, softs, then mediums. Tyre wear I know is quite bad here, so we may have to go for super soft, soft, mediums. We just have to wait to see how that goes. Whack up the fuel load all the way to the top, because that is how we like to do these things on the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. Literally just go flat out all the way till the end of the Grand Prix. And we just have to wait and see on that first stint of super soft tyres whether we will have to do the 2 stopper. We just have to wait and see. Lap 6, that's when they want me to pit, so we just have to wait and see on that. So, without any further ado, the intro is finally done. I will see you guys when we go 2 laps down. Right then, here they come. Round the final corner now, Max Verstappen leading today's race with Lewis Hamilton in second. And there they all go. We've got to wait for the final driver to overtake us before we can start to get underway. And here they come now. It's Jolyon Palmer. And away we go for the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. We are underway here in Germany. Let's whack it up into Rich Mix and let's try and hunt down the Renault driver. It's not taking us long at all to be on the back of Jolyon Palmer. So much quicker in a straight line than the Renault driver. There we go, over on the right-hand side. Easy peasy on Jolyon Palmer. I need to be aware of Felipe Nasr braking early into this hairpin, which he has done. And there we go, up the inside. And we've got the job done on him as Verline goes side by side with Marcus Ericsson. Who's going to come out on top in that battle? Looks like Pascal Verline comes out on top. So we go through the fast right-hander. And now I'm going to take the inside line, up the inside of both of these drivers, up the inside of my teammate as well. And there we go. Past Verline, past Ericsson. And up next is Kevin Magnussen in that Renault. What can we do now? Around the outside, maybe. Can we keep it on the track? Yes, we can. Lovely jubbly. Up the inside now. It's this long sweeping hairpin. Oh, nearly going into the back of Esteban Gutierrez. But now we feed up the inside. Side by side with Gutierrez. Just behind Sergio Perez. Going to dive up the inside in towards this penultimate corner. Up the inside now. Fernando Alonso. Oh, we've made contact there with Alonso. What on earth happened there? Oh my god, I didn't really even think I made contact with him. It felt like the rear end made contact before the front of the car. So let's have a look at a replay of exactly what went on through there. So we get the job done on Perez. Then we go side by side with Alonso, and there was just a slight amount of contact. I'm not too sure where it really, whose fault it was. He's on the curb. I turn in. He's turning in for the corner. As we go side by side, he kind of turns into me, but at the same time, he's turning in for the corner. And I don't know, I'm turning in for the corner as well. But I'm on a slightly wider line. I'm not too sure. It's weird. It's weird contact. It's not like we even made contact that much. Let's have a look at a better angle. Which one here? Ah, I see. Okay, because the rear tyres are wider than the fronts. The back end slips out on my car, goes into the back of Alonso. That forces the front end then to go into the side of Fernando Alonso, pushes him wide, and the rear end does the damage yet again. And it's goodbye Fernando Alonso as he goes off into the distance. And yeah, unfortunately, he's going to lose out a lot of time and a lot of positions. But we're not going to worry too much about that. I feel a little bit disappointed that I have kind of taken out Alonso. But at the same time, we need just to get on with our own race and try and get past Danny Kvyat. Turn 1's not really much of an overtaking opportunity. But the exit of turn 1, that's a different story. And there we go on Danny Kvyat up the inside on the exit. And job done on the Toro Rosso driver. Right, now we've got Felipe Massa and Roman Grosjean. Are we going to go inside, outside, around the outside of Massa there? Actually off the circuit, but managing to make it stick anyway. As we've gone purple through Sector 1, which, to be fair, is not too much of a surprise. And we should be able to get both of these drivers up the inside, which we do. There we go, into the hairpin. And now we're going to take this nice and easy right behind Jenson Button. And just try and get Jenson Button as soon as we possibly can in towards the next couple of corners. Maybe getting through this left-hander. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Easy peasy. And we got the job done before we even get to the corner. Up next now is Valtteri Bottas. Let's go get the Williams driver. Oh, here we go. Round the outside. Oh, Bottas. He squeezes me off the circuit there. We got the inside of the hairpin nevertheless. Job done on Valtteri. Losing the back end quite a bit there, but managing to catch it anyway. Now, Sebastian Vettel. What are you going to do? Going to go inside. Oh, my God. We've got a Red Bull. How did I avoid that? I didn't. That's the answer. I didn't. I've now been taken out by a flipping Ferrari. Sebastian Vettel. To be fair, I don't even know what went on in that corner. Do we get a proper replay? Yes, we do. Right, okay. So we go up the inside of Vettel and of Ricciardo. Ricciardo's coming into the pits. We make a little bit of contact there. And then Sebastian Vettel takes the normal line. He just goes into the side of us, wipes us out, wipes himself out. I mean, it's a tough one to call this. Within the space of 2 laps, we've made a collision in the same corner. I mean, we are in our own right to go up the inside of Ricciardo. We're faster than him anyway, but then I realise he's coming into the pit, so I have to dart over to the left-hand side. We just about make it through. Okay, cough hasn't quite left me yet, but we just about make it through. And then we come back onto the racing line. Sebastian Vettel goes up the inside. We kind of cut into him, but at the same time, he goes into the side of us and puts us into a spin. And, yeah. Unfortunately, now we've lost a lot of positions, but we need to get back underway with this race. It's not over yet. Everybody is still kind of bunched together, so we still do have a chance to get a good result here today. But I've run very, very wide. Absolutely destroyed the DRS sign. Getting blue flagged at the moment. We do not have any time for that, guys. So we need to get past Sergio Perez as soon as possible, which we should be able to do around the outside here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, losing a back end. So much through there, but we've got DRS now getting past Danny Kvyat. Once again, we've got Felipe Massa, Nico Hülkenberg, and somebody else going very, very slowly ahead of us as we're all boxed in now. Great, that's brilliant. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? No, can't go through there because Hülkenberg's squeezing me. Grosjean, you've gone very, very slowly on the inside. So, I mean, thank you very much for that position. Now, Felipe Massa should be able to get you up the inside here. I can just break early into this corner, to be fair. And I still don't nearly make the corner. Okay, Jenson Button might be coming into the pit lane. We do need to be careful of that because, you know, we've already had one situation where that has caused us to lose a lot of time because the drivers come into the pit lane when we're trying to go up the inside. But we get the job done this time on Jenson Button. We get the job done on somebody else coming into the pit lane. And now trying to get Valtteri Bottas in 4th place, which we catch up a lot of time to in towards this corner under braking. Just a little bit of a switchback move. Have the outside line now in towards this long sweeping left. And there we go. Job done. As we're now catching up to Nico Rosberg and a Ferrari. They should be coming into the pits anytime soon. We want to go for keep current. I'm going to go up the inside of Nico Rosberg. And Kimi Räikkönen's coming to the pits, so we don't have to worry about him at all. So there we go. Nice little overtake on both of those guys. We've got Lewis Hamilton into the pit lane. And job done on those guys. Okay then, into the pits we go. It's lap 6, so we're going to go for that alternate strategy that I was saying about earlier. Where is the pit line? Need to make sure we're going slow enough. It's 50, so there we go. 40 mile an hour, that would do. Into the pit lane we go. And we're going to need to try and make sure we stay ahead of the likes of the guys behind us. What sort of pit stop is it going to be, though, from the Manor crew? In career mode with Red Bull, I get like 1.8 second stops. With the Manor, I get 2.9. So, yeah, it's not really good enough, but we're still out way in front of the guys behind us. So that's good news. Let's put it back up into Rich Mix. Let's put in the quality laps on these super soft tyres, and let's try and catch up to the back markers. Ericsson in the pit lane at the moment. So this is going to be the first driver that I unlap myself to for the second time in this race. More drivers into the pit lane now. So should be able to get past both of those guys. Well, I've got past one of them already. Just got to get past the other one, which is Sebastian Vettel's behind me. So who's ahead of me? Felipe Nasr. This Sauber seems to get in my way quite a lot in this series. Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing here today. A lot faster than out of that corner. And using DRS and using Slipstream, it was a nice, easy move there to get past Felipe Nasr. Job done. Into the hairpin. Let's catch up to Verline. Here we go then, Pascal Wehrlein in my other car, in the sister car, as we go up the inside now of my teammate. Pascal Wehrlein, going to let me through? No, you're not. You're going to squeeze me as much as you possibly can. Thank you. Great teammate you are. I'm not even racing you for a position and you're pushing me. And somebody else is in the pit lanes. That's good news. Get past him very, very easily. Now it's time to catch up to the Renault of... not too sure who it is, but we'll find out in a sec. Palmer, that's who it is. It's Jolyon Palmer. Right, Palmer. Round the outside, you're on the medium tyres. Should make this an easy overtake. There we go. Getting caught on the curb quite a bit though. That wasn't good, but let's go catch up to the other guys. Sainz and Alonso decide to go side by side. This could make this overtake a lot easier as, nope, they've decided to let each other through. Okay, maybe not. I was going to say, if those guys are battling, they'll hold each other up and it'll help me out quite a bit, but nope, decided not to. That's fine with me still. As Alonso goes very slowly through that corner, we're going to go up the inside now. But we need to be aware of Sainz braking very, very early into this corner. This is a tricky corner to overtake in. So we're going to go around the outside now of this hairpin. If he can give us the room, which he does. Let's hold it around the outside. Come on. There we go. Lovely overtake into the hairpin. He's gone very, very slowly out of that final corner. And we're going to go up the inside in towards turn 1. Was not expecting myself to make an overtake into that corner in this race. But I'll take it. That's a good move. Ooh, that is some juicy information, Jeff. He's just told me that Hamilton has a problem and he is slowing down. Oh, yes, this championship could still be up for grabs. But I just need to make sure that I do not make any mistakes. Has he got a puncher? There's a yellow flag out on track at the moment. Has Lewis Hamilton got a puncher? Let's find out. Hopefully we can catch up to him in time as we got past Danny Kvyat there. We're going to go up the inside now of Jenson Button in towards this left-hander. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, let's catch up to Lewis. Come on. I want to know. I've got to know if he has a puncher or not. Because I'm going to get past Roman Grosjean here up the inside. And there's a driver coming into pits now. I think that's Lewis Hamilton. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Lewis Hamilton. So he did have a puncher. And Nico Hülkenberg is now right in front of me in 8th place. Oh my god, this could be really, really important for the championships to go out the inside on the exit of turn 1 up past Nico Hülkenberg. Down into the hairpin then. We've got quite a lot of cars battling with each other. Let's not go into the back of Felipe Massa, which we nearly actually do. A little bit of a switchback move. Come on, Massa. Come on, there we go. Right, Felipe Massa dealt with. Now Sergio Perez is up next. Can we get past the Force India driver? There's a nice little rivalry building between me and him in our career mode, but not here today as I make it a very easy overtake on him. Oh, Bottas going very slowly through that right-hander. Not good. Not good, Valtteri. Not good at all, but here we go in towards the fast right. Around the outside of Bottas. Lovely, lovely move through there. Lovely move on Valtteri Bottas. And up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. My teammate in career mode, of course. And at least in this version, he actually lets me through, so I lose the back end and have to take a cheeky little shortcut over the grass. But nevertheless, I make it through anyway. And I think I was supposed to come in on that lap, weren't I? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't good. There's a yellow flag. Roman Grosjean is out of the race. I look at the mini-map, though. Nobody stopped on track. It's just an engine failure. Not even going to bother. Not even going to bother looking at that. It's just a plain, boring engine failure. Who cares about engine failures? What's your alternate strategy, Jeff? Do you want to go super softs and mediums? No, thank you. I think I'm going to go softs and mediums. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm making it to the end. Super softs and mediums would be a bad decision. Right then. Anyway, into the pits. Into the pits we go. As it looks like maybe the leader of the race is having a problem. I'm not too sure. There was a yellow flag down. No, that was the Roman Grosjean incident still there. Okay, yeah. Forget that. Forget what I said. No incidents down at turn 1. But we're going to get re-overtaken by a few drivers. But shouldn't go too far down the field. Maybe still within the top 10 of the drivers. Yes, just behind Nico Hulkenberg. That is as far as we will go. Let's put it way back up in towards Rich Mix. And let's pump in laps once again. And let's try and get past Nico Hulkenberg. Should be able to get him maybe on the exit of this corner. We're going to be a lot faster than the Force India driver using Slipstream, DRS. And there we go on the left-hand side of Nico Hulkenberg. On the curb quite a bit, but there we go. Job done. Felipe Massa is up next once again in this Williams. How many times have I actually overtaken Felipe Massa in this race already? We're going to go around the outside like we did on his teammate Valtteri Bottas. And once again, a very, very nice move there around the outside of the Williams driver. Up next we have got the other Williams driver of Valtteri Bottas, who once again is going too slow for my liking. Let me go around the outside, which he does. And Raikkonen, who comes... No, I thought he was going to come into the pits there. But he doesn't. We get the job done on him anyway. And now up next for me is Daniel Ricciardo, who's very slow out of the final corner. So we're going to go up the inside in towards turn 1. Job done. Back where we were. Back where we were just before we came into the pits. We only have Max Verstappen to overtake and Nico Rosberg. And then it's a case of trying to hunt down the back markers once again. Max Verstappen, hello, young Red Bull driver. I'm going to make an easy work of you. This is pretty much exactly where I overtook you before I came into the pits anyway. Wow, a little bit of deja vu. There's Nico Rosberg into the pits then, so that's going to make it very easy for me to go up into the lead lap then. Don't even have to worry about losing time overtaking Nico Rosberg, so that's good news. Now I can try and hunt down who's up next. Marcus Ericsson, not even looking where I'm going. That was a mistake. Got to hunt down Marcus Ericsson though. He is up next. And he has just gone through the hairpin. So he's quite a bit up the road, but I reckon I can get him within 2 laps time. Marcus Ericsson into the pits then. So first legitimate overtake of the race. It's not even a proper overtake. He's just come into the pit lane. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. But up next now is Pascal Wehrlein. He's just gone through turn 2. So hopefully we can get past him within the next couple of corners. Here we go then. Pascal Wehrlein, you, sir, are going to be my first legitimate overtake of the race. And there we go. Penultimate corner, the final corner. That's where we did it. A few more drivers come into the pit lane, so that promotes me up into P18 now. And I'm going to be hunting down Jolyon Palmer. Unfortunately, I'm running out of fuel, so I have to put it into standard mix, which is a little bit disappointing, as it means I can't run rich revs till the end of the race. But there we go. Past Jolyon Palmer and up into P17. Kevin Magnussen is up next. He's braking really early into the hairpin. So a good exit out of this corner should see me up into P16, which it might have just done side by side with Kevin Magnussen through the fast right-hander. And there we go, job done on K-Mag up into P16 now in this race. And we're going to be hunting down Carlos Sainz, who is involved in a bit of a train. Right then, here is Carlos Sainz just ahead of us as we go down into the hairpin of turn 2. And upon exit, we should be able to get the Toro Rosso driver. A little bit of a switchback move over on the left-hand side. And there we go. Job done on Carlos Sainz. Now using Slipstream and DRS on Esteban Gutierrez to good effect down towards the hairpin. We're going to pull over to the right-hand side, get him under braking, get Fernando Alonso as well. And now Sebastian Vettel is up next. Here we go on Sebastian Vettel. Can't quite get past him through there. We're just going to take it a little bit easy through this right-hander. Now get Vettel. Can we get Kvyat as well? Not quite. Vettel still on our right-hand side. We're going to go up the inside now of Danny Kvyat down in towards this long sweeping hairpin. And there we go. Up into P11 on the edge of the points now. We've still got a long way left to go in this race. So it is definitely still a chance of me getting the race win here today. Can I get JB through here? Just take it nice and easy around the outside. Then take a little bit of a switchback move. Get the power down in towards this fast right-hander. We're probably going to be side by side with Jenson Button through this corner. He's going to squeeze me, but then he gives up on the position. And I move up into P10. I am in the points, boys and girls. Up next is Nico Hulkenberg. Let's get that Force India driver. Much quicker than Nico Hulkenberg through there. Now a bit of a dive bomb move up in towards this banked corner. Can I make it? Yes, I can. Just about keeping all four wheels on the black stuff. And there we go, up into P9 now. Lewis Hamilton is up next, so there he is in P8 at the moment. Whether he'll stay there or not, I'm not too sure. Depends how his race is going, whether he still has to make pit stops or not. Just have to wait and see for that. But P8, to be fair, is not too bad for him, seeing as he did have a puncture earlier on in the race. He's going side by side with Sergio Perez through the hairpin. He's got the job done. Has Lewis Hamilton overtaken Sergio Perez. So despite being so far down, with Perez coming back at him through the fast right-hander, can we do anything? We're going to go to the left-hand side, take both of them in the space of one corner. There we go, job done. But Perez, I like your style, baby. Getting back at Lewis Hamilton when you've got the chance. Now just stay ahead of him, Perez. Stay ahead of Lewis. If you can do that for me, then you are an absolute diamond. As we're catching up now to Felipe Massa. Still running in P6. He's doing a good job so far in this German Grand Prix. Not a good job there, mate. Giving me absolutely nowhere to go. And just slamming on your brakes ahead of me. We're going to go to the right-hand side. Don't come into the pit lane, which he doesn't. Good boy. And there we go. Up into P6. And now hunting down Valtteri Bottas. Oh, Valtteri Bottas so slow through this right-hander. Nearly just going straight into the back of him. But nevertheless, should get the job done through the bank corner. And we do. There we go. Valtteri Bottas taken care of. Right, we've got Ricciardo up next in P4. I've got one more lap until I come into the pit lane, so I need to make this lap count. I need to make sure I get as far up the road as I possibly can compared to the other drivers. We're not going to be able to get Ricciardo through turn 1. Just going to have to back off and now pounce here on the exit of the corner. Use the DRS, use the slipstream. Pull over to the right-hand side. Side by side now with Ricciardo up the inside in towards turn 2. And there we go. Job done. Oh, that's not what I need. I need to be as quick as I possibly can, not losing back ends all over the place. As I'm now going through the fast right. Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen, just don't hold me up, boys. Just don't hold me up. So I'm going to go around the outside of the bank corner. Okay, I get Räikkönen. Can I get Verstappen through here? Yes, I can. Just about. Not taking any prisoners at all. But here we go, into the pit lane for the final time in this race. I said don't hold me up, and what do? I hold myself up. Coming into the pits, let's get the 50. There we go. Right, into the pits we go. Let's get a good pit stop here from the Manor crew. Get out of the pit lane ahead of Lewis Hamilton, and let's just punch in these laps. Let's try and get Nico Rosberg in the remaining 8 laps of this race. Can we do it? I'm not too sure. We're just going to have to wait and see. But let's see what we can do. Is it 8 laps? No, it's 6 laps. 6 laps? Yeah, 6 laps left to go. 6 laps left to go in this race. We come out just behind Lewis Hamilton, who's battling with Felipe Massa at the moment. Oh, he's forced Massa into my path. Lewis Hamilton, you are very, very clever, boy. You are very clever, but I'm going to get past both of you. Actually, nearly wiping out Felipe Massa there. Putting up into rich mix for now, just to try and stay ahead of these two. But they're going to break early into the corner anyway. So that's fine with me. Felipe Massa, if you can just stay ahead of Lewis, then that'd be really, really good news, okay? Right then, Valtteri Bottas, where are you going to go? Are you going to hold me up this time? Yes, you are. Right, anyway, we go around the outside of the penultimate corner. Don't know how we found the gap, but we did anyway. And there we go, up into P5. Hunting down Ricciardo, hunting down Räikkönen, hunting down Verstappen. And then we've got to try and find a way to catch up to Nico Rosberg. Right then, should be able to get Ricciardo maybe in towards this hairpin. I'm gonna make up a lot of time through here. Certainly, up the inside. There we go. Right, good exit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Don't even have to worry about him. Okay, maybe we do. We're still side by side. Ricciardo, back off. Good boy. Right, okay. Up next is Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. He's unfortunately dropped down to P3 despite leading the race earlier on. I was hoping he'd kind of keep on hold of that and hold up both the Mercedes drivers, but that's not the case here today. Let's see what we can do on Max Verstappen, though, around the outside of this fast right-hander. There we go. Job done on the Red Bull driver. Right. Kimi Räikkönen's up next. Let's see what we can do on the Ferrari. Now, as Nico Rosberg 19 seconds up the road. That's going to be a bit of a task to try and catch up to him. But there we go. Past Kimi Räikkönen, losing the back end all over the place. We are fighting this car like mad. We're up into P2 here in this German Grand Prix. There's 4 laps left to go. There's an 18-second gap to Nico Rosberg. Can we win today's race? Let's wait and see. But I think we've got a good chance here today. Lapping our first driver of the race. It's Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber. Let me through. Don't even try and squeeze me, you absolute peasant of a driver. Palmer, you know what to do, mate. You know what to do, Jolien. Get out of the way. You're blue flagged. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Do not let me through in a stupid area. Okay, right. We just about managed to get through there. That's fine. No worries at all. Definitely wasn't worried. Right, Nazar. Let me through. Around the outside. Okay, I'll go. No, okay. No, you just blocked me. Get out of the way. Hurry up and get out of my way. I can... Oh, yes, Magnussen. You... Oh, no. Okay, Magnussen did an excellent job there of holding up Rosberg, but unfortunately I decided, do you know what? Let's lose the back end all over the place. Magnussen still fighting with Nico Rosberg through turn 1. A lap driver, and he's doing a great job for me right now. We're not too far behind the Mercedes driver at the moment. We have to get past Magnussen. Hopefully, he doesn't hold me up at all. We're going to get him just as we go through this long back straight. So where are you going to go, Magnussen? You're going to pull over? You're going to... No, you're not going to pull over. I'm going to have to go around the outside. Okay, right. Anyway, I've got past him. And that only means one more thing in today's race left to do. Overtake Nico Rosberg. Take the race win. And catch up to Lewis Hamilton. That's 3 things. I said 1 thing. That's 3 things. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. First of all, let's get past Nico Rosberg and win this race. We're just going to settle behind. No, we're not. We're going to go around the outside here. Can we do it? Rosberg giving me the room. Around this right-hander. And there we go. There we go. With 2 laps left to go in this race, we have got past Nico Rosberg. But what matters most is where will Lewis Hamilton finish? Oh, Wehrlein. Oh, Pascal Wehrlein. I hate to put you 1 lap down, but at the same time, you should really be going a lot faster than what you're doing. Way down in 17th place, mate. As we start the final lap of the German Grand Prix. What a race this has been. We spun it on lap 2. We had a collision with Fernando Alonso. We should have got penalties in this race. Even if we did get penalties, it wouldn't have mattered because of the gap that we have at the moment to Nico Rosberg. But we've had so many problems in today's race, and it looks like we are still going to be on for victory here today. A 5-second gap at the moment to Nico Rosberg, which should increase as this lap continues. So that is pretty damn impressive. Oh, yes! Hamilton has another problem with his car! On the final lap of the race, is that another puncher? I'm looking out right now for... Have I run out of fuel? Oh, I think... No, I just changed up to 8th gear way too early. Okay, I got a little bit worried there. Looking out for a yellow flag out on track. I can't see it. So it doesn't look like Lewis has a puncher. I think he just has like engine problems or something like that. But nevertheless, if that can allow maybe Felipe Massa or Bottas back past him, then that should be really, really good news. Anyway, through the final couple of corners now. From 2 laps down on our return to the 2 laps down championship challenge. Here we go. Round the final corner. Down towards the line. And it's a race victory here today at the German Grand Prix. Exactly what we needed to try and catch up to Lewis Hamilton in the championship after the disaster of the previous round. But nevertheless, we have tried today and we are triumphant. Who got second? Who got third? Nico Rosberg finishes in second with Kimi Räikkönen in third. And let's look at the rest of the standings. Lewis finished down 7th place. That's exactly where we needed him to be. We need him to be way down the field, and that's exactly where he was, way down in 7th place. That's a lot of points gained there on Lewis Hamilton. We have to check at the end of the episode where the driver's standings are at the moment, whether I'm ahead of Lewis Hamilton or whether I am still behind him. But we are the race winner for today with Nico Rosberg in 2nd, Kimi Räikkönen 3rd, Daniel Ricciardo 4th, Max Verstappen in 5th with Valtteri Bottas in 6th, and Lewis Hamilton 7th, Felipe Massa in 8th, Nico Hülkenberg 9th, Sebastian Vettel in 10th, and Sergio Perez and Jenson Button just missing out on the point here today. Looking further down the field, we lapped up to Pascal Wehrlein in 17th place, and Romain Grosjean was the only driver to DNF here today. But that is it for today's 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and share this video with your friends. Vote in the top right corner of your screen for which track you would like us to race on next, whether we go to Malaysia or Japan for the next round of the championship. And whichever one doesn't get chosen, that will, of course, be the final round of this season. So take that into consideration when you are voting for the next race in this series. Also, don't forget to turn on my notifications and leave a comment down below telling me you have done so, and then you'll be up for a shout out in the next episode. But that is all for today's 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. I will see you next time wherever you decide for me to go, but until then, it's goodbye from me.